Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Shades of Scarlet. This is a Cyberpunk Red tabletop and RPG actual play on podcast that airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. .tv. That's the word I'm trying to say. We also have a number of other streams, such as What? Why are you shaking your head?
That's
now?
my job now.
Oh, yeah. JK. I forgot that it was cut from mine. I am Blank, the Game Master Referee, and Mr. Mystery. And with me today is Jess, as Moxie11. Would you like to say hello?
Hi.
Nice work. Little Miss Sunshine. And then we have Games as Wraith.
Hi.
Mr. Messy. And then Hades as Deeps.
Howdy.
Mr. Silly and Ada as Chickers. Little Miss Inventor. And with that, I will pass on the torch to Games, who will talk about what I was going to talk about only moments ago.
Hello! We have several other shows that you can watch. Tune in tomorrow for Indie Bandits. It's an ELO Cyberpunk Red campaign. It starts at 10 p.m. Eastern. On this upcoming Thursday, we've got Night City Sofa, and we return with ads and reviews for the December 12 Days of Gearmas DLC. So pitch your ads on the Discord, and you might hear them on the air. Also, you can join our Discord and be our buddy. So do that.
Indeed.
And now I will pass it to Ada to say mean things about our world.
I can't hear Ada on stream.
I thought so.
Yep. Everyone else was good.
Hold on, you're going to have to start over.
Still
Ada.
close.
Give me 1 second. There we go.
For our podcast listeners, this is a repeat of last week's, but with a different member.
Can't hear her here either. Oh, yeah. It's because we switched. Well, it's a long story. Who fucking cares? Go ahead. Oh, no, I can't hear her at all.
Yep, me neither.
Just kidding.
You look so defeated.
I didn't fix it. Why didn't I fix it?
You broke it even further.
Monitor off. Oh, for fucking fuck.
Would you like me to do the disclaimer while you fix it?
I could do the disclaimer if you'd like.
Sure.
Just so everybody knows, this is a mature game with graphic content, and it can be there at any time. We, as a group, have gone through our own safety tools, and we know what's up. And if any of you time you need to step away, just step away maybe for a few minutes and then can return. Please do so. Your mental health is important to us.
Yeah, we love you guys and don't want to psychologically harm you. So do what you need to do to feel right.
Ada, Sorry. Ada, did you change anything on your end? No?
For the podcast listeners, she's shaking her head no.
Also, if you're a member of our Discord, please respond to the survey asking for feedback on the Patreon offerings and what you would like to see.
Oh, yeah. That. I should not hunch down. I'm going to get hit with a posture check before we even start.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Why would it?
I have it coming.
2 posture checks.
2 posture checks. Well, I'm doing a bunch of shit right now. Have to give me a
My
moment.
spine literally popped as soon as I made my back straight again.
Well, ask and you shall receive.
Okay.
And a hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Nope.
Thank you for the posture checks.
What could have happened? I'm gonna need you to like leave the chat room and then come back in. Sorry, everybody.
Did we
as
have this problem
always,
with Giphy last night?
no.
Okay.
This is just
Oh, that was during pre-stream when we were getting things ready. His microphone decided it was his speaker.
oh yeah,
Yeah. So you guys didn't get to see that, but it occurred.
behind the scenes footage that also
Nobody recorded.
Yep.
I know we need a theme song
some
for
good like elevator music to play. She's back. Hey, I hear you now.
I hear you. Who's
Good
to
people
say?
hear Ada? Let us know. We'll need you to talk. Oh, they don't even see her face.
No, it's still.
No, I can't hear her either.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. Oh my goodness. What a fun stream, guys.
Right?
Hope
It's
you're
just
enjoying
nice to
chat.
be here with you guys. See, all of this started occurring when I was no longer allowed to say, if you'd like to see us get better.
Now say things.
Hi, folks. Maybe you can hear me now. I hope so. Pretty please. Pretty please.
Yes.
Yay, dude.
Yay!
You see her, but do you
Yay.
hear her? Oh my goodness, we have liftoff. Thank
Finally.
God. Whew.
I would say we'll fix this in post, but we
night,
won't.
folks. Just so you know, my internet problems have not been fixed, and we'll see how long this lasts. We'll go as
Not
long
to
as we
add
can.
to your problems, Blake.
What up?
Can we change text or chat's text on screen to white so we can read it as opposed to it being void?
Yeah, right now we just see their name and not
I can
what
just
they
see
wrote.
their names of what they like who typed, but not what they typed. Because I think it's
Oh.
black.
How
The text color's black.
odd. Okay.
So for our YouTube viewers, you'll get to know who said something, but not what. It's a secret that only our Twitch followers get to see. Come join us over on Twitch every
that
Saturday
fix it?
night, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Oh my God.
Yay! It did.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Why do I have like 2 text boxes?
Because don't you use the black one for for RNG D&D? Because white would be hard to read on the parchment. I don't know why it's.
I know, but why?
I
no,
don't
but
know.
it's literally doubled on top of each other.
I don't know. I tried.
Oh my goodness. Well, folks.
Today is a shit show.
Fucking A. Nobody say the Q word. I don't even know what that is.
Whoa, be careful. Careful now.
Okay, so oh yeah, back to me. Hey. How's it going, guys? Last week on Shades of Scarlet, our team gets some much needed downtime. Recovers from their wounds, spends some time, well, at least for some of them, in therapy. Moxie convinces Kaze to go to therapy. Deeps works on a number of projects, such as screenwriting and working with Wraith and the band, getting that stuff together. Wraith is writing a new album, and we don't really know what Checkers did. Do you want to fill us in?
How many days was it?
7.
Okay. So Checkers would have visited Old Sam, would have visited Colt, and then did Deeps do repairs on armor?
I don't think so.
Okay, so she'll go ahead and do that because I know hers needs it.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and repair the armor. Just spend the cost 10% of whatever the price is.
Okay, does anybody else have armor they need repaired?
That's a great question. I'm glad you've asked.
I'm going to make a note and figure out the cost a little bit like later on because my computer is lagging so bad I can't access pretty much anything.
Oh, no. Amazing. Tonight's the night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in addition to that, Moxie has a conversation with Rex where he reveals...
Done.
Huh?
I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. I also need to buy things from Rex.
Oh, okay. What would you like to purchase?
Two of every kind of hand grenade he can get me.
2 of every kind of hand grenade he can get you. Oh my. Okay.
Do you have grenades? Yes, I want 2 of them each.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds here while I look through the appendix.
That's a lot of grenades.
It is a lot of grenades.
But it's good to have them just in case.
I mean,
agree.
yeah. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that's a lot.
Okay, so there's armor piercing grenades. I'm gonna get a spreadsheet out here. So armor piercing, biotoxin, EMP.
Does he have the spider
flashbang.
grenades?
What?
Does he have the spider grenades, the gooey ones?
Oh my god.
Or the shuriken tornado ones.
I'm sorry.
Probably. Are you sure you can afford all this? It's gonna tally up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
didn't
fairly
she get
certain that
paid?
I
Did she
can
get
get
paid
a
extra?
decent amount.
Sleep.
Oh
What?
yeah, you got additional monies.
Smoke.
Did I?
Yeah, $1,500.
Everyone got 1,500 when we split the money from Angus.
Okay. Did we? I think we put, or Chris, I think Blanca already put that on my character sheet.
I believe so.
I did. And
Okay.
I think I put the IP too.
It looks like you did to me. I think.
Smoke.
This is the third thing that's almost triggered me to start singing already in the stream.
Nice.
You're in trouble today.
All right, we're gonna clear this up, and then I will finish the recap.
I'm sorry.
Tonight's an interesting night, folks. We're breaking all the rules. Throne.
Rules where we're going, we don't need rules.
You don't need rules. Explosives.
When have we played by the rules in this campaign? Everybody but Wraith. He follows the rules every time.
I'm a real rule-based individual.
Very paladin and
Very by the book.
Yeah, I think whatever we play next, I should play a character that is 100% lawful good, always by the book.
no
If
matter
that
what.
book is a coloring book, then yes.
Sounds right.
The duck says quack, this way.
You should have known better
Waddles
than
down
to
the
pick up a
street like
duck
a
in a
duck.
dungeon.
14 times 1.
Yeah, no, you're right, Velvet. Well, I follow the rules of, the bigger picture.
Just so you know, all of
Uh-huh.
that together will cost 5,640 eddies.
Okay, yes, that's a bit expensive. I was expecting Rex not to be able to get a hold of rare ones with a week's notice.
He's got some good contacts as of late.
Okay.
I mean, it might take him the full week, but he could get them in.
Okay. Well,
Maybe you should take some time and figure out which ones you want. How about that?
okay.
So Rex
Fine.
tells you after he shows you all of them. So yeah, I got those. I'm gonna charge you an additional $2,000 because I'm Rex.
I kind of can't look at the book right now.
I know. You'll have to.
Can you look at your character sheet?
I can look at my character sheet.
Because
Yeah.
in the ammo section, if you put grenades, you can at least get the main grenades, the list of the main ones.
Yeah,
Under the
it's-
ammo
wait,
tab.
I'm waiting
Super-
for that to load.
Special
while.
ones. But you at least look at those.
Okay, well, there's AP, biotoxin, EMP, flashbang, incendiary, poison, sleep, smoke, tear gas, the arachnid grenades, the shuriken grenades, door crackers, and the K-Tech.
What's
Okay.
K-Tech?
Those are the
Take
ones that
everything
explode.
from-
sorry.
Everything after arachnid off.
After arachnid, so you want the arachnid.
No, arachnid and everything after it. I take those off. And then I don't need biotoxin.
Okay. Don't need biotoxin. Oops. Okay. And you wanted 2 of each, correct?
Give or take, yeah. If that's what's available, I will take 2 of them.
Okay. That will cost 3,600.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Could you please list that for me again?
Sure. I'll send it to you. Or is
Okay.
that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Finishing off the
Is that wait? Does Checkers have anything else to do for the week?
oh yeah, that's true.
Basically, most of the rest of her week would be either hanging out with you guys if she's available, or investigating the doll that she brought back.
Okay. So the doll's a little bit of a mess. It is missing its power supply, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it needs to be completely rewired. There are like servos and other mechanical pieces within it that need to be replaced and or repaired. So it'd take some work to get it to a working state. Not to mention, you'd have to find a power supply that you could attach to it, or jury rig your own.
Okay.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Not to mention, it no longer has an AI attached to it, so
Okay.
it's basically just a drone at this point.
Yeah. So I would do what repairs I have materials for at that time.
Okay.
Because I have, I don't know, like $500 of materials or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
God, I can't. This is
Spending
loading
the
so
week.
slow.
Okay. I'll handle that stuff in a minute here.
Yeah. no big deal. You
The
can
last
finish
part of
your
the recap is that Oh yeah, middle of the week for Moxie. Rex had a pretty heavy revelation where he told her that he was actually the one that had been spying on her for Mr. Blue Eyes. And she did not seem very upset. And they seem to have made up. Now we will get into our game, and I will start the music.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been about a week of work. Checkers, I'll fill you in on the details about what you need to spend to get it, at least what you can repair.
Okay.
Later. Is that too loud? That might be too loud. It's been about a week. You guys have gone to your therapy sessions. You've done your work. Deeps have been working hard on his screenplay, which he turned into swag. But now you're hard at work on the album. Not to mention, you've probably been spending some time trying to acquaint yourself more with net architectures and how they work, how to navigate.
Right. I'm looking at that data fortress.
So we now approach. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that part. You have a portable data fortress. We are approaching May 22nd. What would you guys like to do?
22nd was the last day of therapy.
Right. I'm sorry. So we are on the 23rd. What would you guys like to do with your week? It's been a fairly uneventful week in the life of a Nook citizen.
Can I retcon something?
What would you like to retcon?
That through the power of friendship and all of the money I have, I bought a bed so I wasn't sleeping on the floor for a week.
If you'd like to buy a bed, sure. That
Okay.
cost 1,000.
I thought you needed the special one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I moved out to my own apartment, which wasn't
Okay.
mentioned in the last time on, and now I need a bed.
I forgot that
'Cause
you had moved into an apartment. Yes.
Right now it's an empty apartment. Can someone loan me 300 EB? I'd be their best friend.
I thought I did.
Okay. Then yes. All right, now we're caught up.
Awesome. The week is yours. What would you like to do? Or the day, at least.
Is that chick awake? In the
You're talking about Kaze?
from Pond? Yeah, from Pond.
Oh,
Anya.
Anya.
You said she wasn't quite ready yet.
Right. At the end, towards the end of the week, she would be. Yeah, she is awake. I guess you walk into Pond's clinic, where he is tending his counter, talking with a customer. They're debating prices at the moment. He's like, "No, I don't fucking offer no discount." Guy's like, "Oh, come on, Chum. This is secondhand." Then it is like a second hand.
That I was hoping. This is second hand holding a hand.
I don't fucking care. You better pay up. And the street punk gives him a look over and he says, I bet I could outrun you, old man. Can't even walk. He says, I dare you to fucking try it. And they have this moment of a face down. Punk is like sneering at him. Pawn's just got his normal plain face.
I'm paused right there too.
Okay. And eventually he like reaches into his pocket, pulls out a wad of cash, shoves it on the table, and then leaves. Pons counts the money. And without looking at you says, what can I do for you?
I'm just gonna see if your patient's ready to get out of here. Get him out of your hair.
Yeah, I can take you back.
Thank you.
They are alive, doing all right.
I'm good.
After putting the money in the cash register, he leads you to the back rooms where you see the girl. She is laying in one of the like patient beds in that back area. She looks slightly less emaciated than she did before, but seems to be healing. There are a lot of bandages, and you can smell a strong scent of like a salve, like that kind of more Vaseline-y type scent coming from her.
Okay.
You know, she looks like she's been through hell. She lays there in the bed. One brown eye kind of just stares at the ceiling absently, even as you walk in. And she's connected to just a monitoring machine. Looks like he's still checking vitals and that kind of thing. And he pawns says, hey, Anya, you have a visitor. And she says, how could I know anyone? She seems to be taken from her blank stare to look towards you, and then pawns, and then you again, Deeps.
I'm gonna do a slight hand wave. And
She like cants her head to one side and squints one eye.
hi, Anya.
Who are you?
I'm Deeps.
Why should I give a fuck?
We were part of the people that got you out of there. Part of the group.
Oh. I guess I owe you a thank you then. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking go. He makes his way out, closes the door behind him.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in and see how you were doing.
Well, I've been locked in a bomb shelter for 20 years of my life. Stuck in a mechanical robot that I was basically surgically attached to, who decided to stay in a room full of mild radiation for who knows how long. And then I was taken to a place that I'm wholly unfamiliar with.
I get that.
So I'm not doing fucking good. What do you want? You want to thank you? I can't give you anything.
Didn't ask for anything. We already paid your doctor bill.
I heard that.
I guess we just fucking care.
That doesn't... You don't even know who I am.
I know. I read part of your journal.
Well, that's personal invasion.
I know. But we didn't know who you were.
Do you want a fucking cookie or something?
No. Didn't say I did. You about ready to get out of here?
Oh, I'm
What's the
more than
doc
ready.
say?
She says I'm fine. She like throws the bed sheets off, and she's still wearing like a hospital gown at the moment, and her skinny legs like move to set her feet on the floor. These really like almost oddly long feet, just with how little body fat she has. On the floor, and then she starts to attempt to pick herself up to her feet, and it seems like a struggle for her.
I'm gonna offer my arm.
She throws a hand out to shove your arm away, and finishes her struggle to get to her feet, though she does seem unsteady. She like rips the like, what are those called? The little sensor pads off of her body. I want some fucking pants and a shirt.
All right, give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
Go down to the bodega.
Okay. You head down to the Oasis.
Oh yeah, the Oasis. I apologize.
The
Rest in
Oasis.
peace, bodega. Rest in peace.
Yes.
It's clean, white floors and white walls greet you with all sorts of friendly advertisements for different products that are on the shelves. It asks you to buy the go-go bars in a big box on an end cap. And there's like a back wall of different refreshments. And through one of the aisles, you can find some various generic chic clothing.
They did have the best cashier ever. Okay, I'll just buy some generic
It's true.
pants,
Yes.
shoes.
Olivia Forsyth herself will show up at your doorstep.
Pants, shoes, shirt.
Okay. You find the necessary clothing altogether probably cost you probably about, say, 150 eddies.
Okay, can I buy a agent too? do
Sure. That will be another 100.
Yeah, so 250.
Mm-hmm. The teller says, "Well, this is quite a purchase. To be honest, this doesn't really look like your style."
Oh, I'm changing my style.
You chose an interesting one. Well, I'll ring these up for you. Take your cash.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Would you like a try before you buy?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Rings it up. And then...
Oh, hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like candy and stuff around
Yeah.
the front? I just want to buy like an assortment of that shit.
Okay. Anywhere between candy bars and like.
Yeah, just like one of practically everything, like probably 20 items.
Charge yourself another, let's just say 50 eddies.
All right. I'll head back.
Okay. Head back. Bring the items to Anya. She takes them and says, thanks. Looks
Yeah,
over the candy and starts devouring it.
I figured it's probably been a while since you got some sweets.
Mm-hmm.
That's an agent. I don't know if you're familiar with them. It's like it's a phone, computer, everything all in one.
Okay. I don't have anybody to call.
No, I know, but you're gonna need one when you get out into the world.
This stuff tastes terrible. What is this?
I have no idea. I just grabbed whatever it was because I didn't know what you would
She
like.
just shoves another one in her mouth.
But I'm gonna go into that agent and I'll put my contact.
Okay.
If you ever need to call.
Okay, Deeps.
Yep.
So what do I do now?
That's a good question. I've been wondering that. Do you want to meet the rest of the crew?
Not really.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think you want to do?
I don't really know.
Well, I know we might. I mean, you probably need to get a job. You need to get a job.
Do I need like a radiation suit or like a breathing mask or something?
I do in my apartment.
Are there like mutants out here?
Nope. So, a good rule of thumb is that area over where we found you is really full of radiation, but Night City's grown outwards from that. Apparently, a lot has happened though.
Preen.
But there's no mutants. Everybody is might be more cybered out.
I'm familiar with cyberware.
Yeah.
Okay.
But probably
She looks a little overwhelmed at the moment.
When was the last time you were out?
Candy.
How old were you?
Oh. Maybe like 8, something like that.
Oh, geez. Well, like I said, why don't you come back?
Come back where?
And meet the crew. I don't know what else. Maybe we can find you a job. Get you an apartment. We know people.
Right. Sure. Yes. I'm gonna change now.
We'll step out.
Okay, he's jumped out. Anybody else? What do you guys want to do?
Question: when is Kaze's appointment with Bonds?
With pawns?
Yeah.
I think it would be today, wouldn't it? Didn't you set it up a week ago?
Yeah,
I
ish.
think that we decided Tuesday, so it'd be today.
Okay. Is it in the afternoon or the morning?
Let's just say morning. Make it easy.
Cool. I'm gonna head down with Kaze to see Bonds.
All right. You're in there. You make your way into Pons' clinic. He is doing some work on his computer at the moment. And looks up. He says, right on time.
How are you?
Oh, peachy. As fucking usual. This the girl? He dips his head towards Kaze.
Kaze? Pons. Kaze.
Hello. Right. He looks over her cosmetic surgeries and says it's going to be an interesting one.
But you can do it.
It depends. Can get a lot of it, at least. I don't really know what kind of stuff has been done, so I'll need to take a look, and then we'll see. I should be at least able to remove the hair, possibly the ears. So, maybe.
She's gonna
Anyway.
Muxine turn to Kaze, just to confirm. You want all of it out, including the cyberware. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want any of it.
Maybe a beauty recorder. She'll turn to Pons.
Okay. All right, this way. Oh, by the way, your chum is here.
Which one?
Shark-eyed man.
Deeps.
Deeps. Yeah.
Okay. He injured?
I'm sorry.
Is he injured?
No, he's not injured. He's here visiting that girl he brought in a little bit ago.
Oh, alright.
Anyway.
Can I have a moment after you get her settled?
Sure.
Thanks.
Deeps Pons walks in taking Kaze to one of the surgical rooms. He says, Moxie's out front if you want to talk to her.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Leads her into one of the rooms. Gonna do anything?
I assume Moxie's gonna wait either in the
Hydrate.
lobby for Pons to come back so she can have a word.
Okay. Are you just waiting there, Deeps? Are you gonna go visit?
No, I'm. Hey, Moxie.
Hi.
You hurt?
Am I hurt?
Yeah. Just making sure
No.
you're okay since you're here.
I brought Kaze in.
Oh, okay. No, I just
I hear
figured.
you're visiting Anya.
Yeah, figured Hans needs the space if she's good to go. So
That or you'll have to pay to keep her here.
yeah, that's a little pricey.
I remember.
So, yeah.
So Pons makes his way back into the room. And he says, "What's going on, Moxie?"
Since she doesn't want anything that's in her, is there any way you can keep it and deduct it from the bill?
Possibly. Yeah.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Sure.
Thanks. Oh, if she wants to keep it, she can keep it. If she doesn't want to keep it, any little bit will help.
Yeah. If it's in good condition, not damaged or nothing.
If it's damaged, I happen to know someone, and she slaps a hand on Deetz's shoulder, who's really good with cyber and can probably fix it.
Ow!
All right. That can be a contingency.
Thank you.
He makes his way back. Eventually, a rather skinny woman, dark-haired woman of Chinese descent, makes her way out into the room wearing like a gray t-shirt that looks like it's 2 sizes too big for her. She has like a pair of blue sweatpants that are like the drawstring is pulled tight and then wrapped around her back and tied, and like these really ugly lime green Crocs.
I knew it was gonna be Crocs. I just knew it.
Had to be Crocs. She makes her way into the room. She's got like one of the like licorice ropes or whatever, like wrapped around one arm, and is being fed to her. She's just like eating it as she walks. She looks between the two of
Moxie
you.
looks at Deeps. Between Anya and Deeps.
What?
What?
You must
Hey.
be Anya.
Anya, this is Moxie.
Yeah, your moment passed, dude.
She doesn't laugh. Hey.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Fucking Nova. It's like good to meet you and shit.
Sure. So what's
Yeah.
your plan?
That's what we're working on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what year it is?
2040 something, 6, 5.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's better than the drone.
Okay.
I assume everyone you know was in that place.
Well, not everyone. You guys don't know Brandon, do you? Foster?
Foster. Didn't meet him officially.
Foster check.
Some
And hydrate. Thank you.
people in suits gunned him down.
Seems to deflate a little bit, the news. Nova. So no.
Okay.
So is this like your house or something?
this is a clinic,
Oh, right.
but we live in the apartments upstairs.
Nova.
Which is where we're heading.
Right. Yeah, this is like hella fun and all, but let's move or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's gonna let Deeps lead,
Okay.
and she'll follow behind Anya.
She walks in, or she walks behind, kind of just eating the licorice stick or rope. Wraith Checkers, what are you up to? Which one of you want to go?
I was gonna say that I entered the clinic while they were talking
Okay,
But-
then you enter the clinic as they're exiting.
as they're exiting.
Sure.
Hey guys.
Right?
Hey, Ray.
Anya, this is Wraith.
What's up, Anya?
Nova.
We were heading upstairs.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
I've got therapy. And then I'll be up in a bit.
Holmes is in surgery.
It's scheduled for later this afternoon. It's physical therapy that I have to do so my spine doesn't seize.
So you
So-
decided to just show up 3 hours early?
I have to show up every week. So usually I just show up and he takes care of me.
3
It's-
hours early.
I'm just saying it's weird that he's busy. Usually he pencils me in. I almost never have to wait here.
VIP.
So,
Well,
Hans is like your doctor?
yeah.
Yeah. He's part of the team.
He's a doctor.
Do we still have a job for Rex?
You do. I
We
haven't
got
got
that
to the
text.
text with yet, though.
Oh, we haven't?
No. Hold
No.
on.
Okay.
It's
Never
coming.
mind.
I thought so.
Not that I know of.
He said he had something coming up. though.
Last you knew, he told you he was working on something.
I gotta come up with money for rent, so if you hear of anything, let me know. Being a rock star does not pay well.
What?
You're a musician?
Yeah, you may have heard of me.
What's your band?
Kabuki All Star, well, Kabuki Reborn. But
Moxie's in the background, like, of course she hasn't.
The one person that hasn't.
Definitely has not.
Well, when did Kabuki All Star start?
Oh yeah, Wraith was the
Shit.
lot.
she was already sequestered.
Z and Rico were much younger than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they definitely. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have no idea. Or she have no idea.
We're pretty popular. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon.
Nova.
Anyway, good
Do you
meeting
know Johnny Silverhand?
He's actually a big influence on my music. So
Yeah,
He's a
Johnny's the
fucking
best.
terrorist.
that's a matter of opinion.
Not a conversation. I want to have it in the doorway of a clinic. Can
My
we
opinion.
go upstairs?
All right, fair enough.
All right.
Okay. So you
Wraith, are
guys,
coming?
You don't need me, right?
Nah.
You got this?
Yeah.
you guys head upstairs. Are you going as well, Wraith?
Waiting in the clinic.
Okay. Deeps heads up with Anya. Checkers, where are you?
I'm in the apartment working on the stupid doll.
Okay. So you've got the doll and your tools set out over a table. Are taking a look, finishing the last of your repairs to all the different servos and motors. To the point where like you have it connected to like some temporary power source, and you can see the propeller blade on the top of the head spinning.
Okay.
Feel pretty satisfied with that. By the way, I think the parts are going to cost you about 500 eddies.
Okay. So, can I use the parts I currently have towards that? Okay. So that means I have 400 parts, so just 100 out of my funds.
Okay. Where this girl, the Deeps and this girl walk in.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Checkers, you're here.
Hey, you're back. She's not looking up. I've almost got it fixed. No power that functions yet, but it's almost fixed.
Hey, the propeller's spinning.
Sort of.
Anya, this is Checkers.
Oh, hey, you're awake. Sweet. Nice to actually meet you.
Yeah.
It's good to see you up and about. I was kind of worried when we dragged you out of there. Did not look good.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you want some coffee or food? It's not great food, but it's food.
What do you have?
Let me go look. I'm gonna go check the fridge.
What kind of lifestyle do you purchase?
Oh, God. I have to find it. I have to have the page load. Let me see. I live off kibble.
So, various
I
brands
have-
of kibbles.
But I have pre-pack in there.
Oh, there's pre-packs in there, but it's Deeps. It's like clearly labeled.
Like
So
I
yeah,
would take
you can have some of my kibble. Here's all the options. She'll just like
Sorry, you eat dog food?
put on a selection. I mean, there's not a huge amount of difference, but it's not for dogs, it's for humans. Or you can ask Deeps.
You can have whatever you want.
Okay. So yes, anything in the fridge with the cupboards is yours.
Thank you.
Oh, there's some beer in there too if you want. I don't know if you've ever had one.
We made a synthetic alcohol.
Uh,
I believe it was called moonshine.
oh, yeah. I've heard of it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna eat.
Go for it.
She like awkwardly walks over to the kitchen and starts looking through the cupboards.
No, Checkers, we were just talking about what is she gonna do?
I mean, that's a really good question. Hey, you got any skills that you learned down there?
She's like got one of his generic pre-packs and is looking at the frosty looking like ham patties or whatever. And she's like, huh? Yeah. What? Yes,
Well,
I have skills. I
okay,
learned
what are they?
things. Well, I was a biologist.
Okay,
Nice.
that's a good start.
Right. And I know my way around computers a little bit.
Okay.
What was that?
Okay.
Well, here, why don't you cook that? I'll set up my laptop out here if you want to research anything, since you've been out for 20 years.
Yeah, sure. The networks?
Oh, yeah.
The net is not what it. Would I know that?
I don't know.
I know. I'm trying to decide if I would know that.
You lived in an ocean.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think I would know that.
I guess.
Although that
What's
is
your
big
education?
Yeah.
education.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 210. Very intelligent. So I have an education of 2. I might know that.
Maybe, yeah.
It's not the same, but it is still up. It's not
well.
worldwide anymore.
Yeah, that'd be good. She like looks around, finds your microwave, puts it in there, pushes some buttons. Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool.
You guys are like really friendly.
Yeah. We get that.
That doesn't
Honestly, we run into people who have a shit deal a lot of the time, and it just makes all of the shit better to help them.
I haven't talked to a real person in a long time.
Yeah. Also, Drew was really insistent about you.
Makes sense.
So,
That AI was an Ingram of my mother.
Ah,
that makes more sense, because I gotta tell you, she very rarely made any sense. So, obviously,
She's a
there
pretty
was some...
intelligent woman.
Well, no, I'm not
You
saying
sound like her.
intelligence. I think that something got corrupted between the AI programming and Ingram, did you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was something really glitchy going on there. And she'd kind of flip back and forth between thinking that we were 5-year-olds that needed a Band-Aid and talking like a real person.
Yeah, it's maybe like some operational parameters got just corrupted.
Yeah.
Hard for me to tell.
That sucks, honestly. She was actually kind of cool. When she wasn't treating me like a 5-year-old.
That does sound like my mom.
I mean, I think that's everybody's mom, to them personally.
Yeah, maybe.
Mine was pretty convinced that I was barely capable of functioning when I was 17, which honestly, she wasn't entirely wrong, but you know, you get the general idea.
Looks like you're functioning. Gestures to the stuff on the table. Pretty well.
Oh, well, I mean, I can fix shit, yeah. Don't ask me to be social and, you know, with braces and shit like that.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, honestly, I have no clue what we can do for you, but we'll look at what the options are. I mean,
Pring.
do you like corporations?
I'm not really sure how to frame that question.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out.
Right. I'm sorry, this is awkward.
No, that's fine. I'm basically naturally awkward, so it doesn't bother me. But if it bothers you, just tell me to go away.
Could you go away?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna go work on shit.
Nova. She turns back to her food, pulls it out of the microwave, and begins eating. So what's going on? What's happening next, guys?
I'm off to see Rex.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm reading a magazine.
Okay. At his apartment?
Yeah.
All right. You head up to his apartment, knock on the door. He opens it up. He's on the phone. Holds up a finger. That's fucking good news. Yeah, Preem. All right. Yeah, I can get one together quick. Nova. Yeah, flick me the deets. Stay frosty. Hangs up. Hey. Gestures for you to take a seat if you haven't yet.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if she was still in the hallway. If he let her.
No,
in,
he
or if
probably
they had
let
this
her in. He
conversation in the
probably
doorway.
passed, and he closed the door, and
Is it a bar tray or is it like a small bar, like home bar that he has in his apartment? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's just a small wet bar, maybe like 2 feet wide.
But she can lean on it, right?
Sure.
Yeah. She's leaning on the bar, legs crossed at the ankles.
Okay.
That sounded good.
Yeah, pretty good. I think I got some pretty spicy intel. I think you're gonna like what I've got cooking. I was about to, well, after that call, I was gonna text you all, get you together.
Go ahead.
Now?
Sure.
Okay. I really want to meet here.
Why not?
Because try not to do too much business in my apartment.
Okay.
He looks at you for a second, pulls out his agent, starts texting. But before he finishes the text, he's like, "What's going on?"
Oh, we'll talk.
Okay. Finishes the text, sends it out. The three of you all get a text message from Rex. Well, I guess you too, Moxie. That says, "Hey, something's come down the line. I need you to scroll some deets with me. You know the place."
I respond, what time?
You busy?
I have an appointment, but I can, move things around.
I can schedule it for later tonight if that works better.
Whatever the team wants.
So why ask?
Just wondering what time. Jesus.
Question mark.
I get up and walk. I cross the street and go to Frank's and wait in the booth.
Okay.
I'm good whenever.
Deeps, Cammy?
Yeah, on my way.
Cammy says, "Yeah, I'll be there." Nova hangs up the phone. Says, "Looks like they're meeting us now."
All right. She pushes off the bar and makes for the door.
Okay. He opens it for you and then follows you out. You guys head
She'll go down through the office.
Right. You guys head into Frank's, where you all take a seat at the private booth, per usual. Waiting for everybody to arrive. You get together, and then Rex puts in some cash into the white noise generator, turning it on. All right. So as you all know, I've been cooking up a job for you. One I think at least some of you are going to like quite a bit. Probably Cammy and Mox most. Some payback. So remember how Killjoy busted up that last job a while back?
Yeah.
No.
I nod.
Well, I heard word on the street that 8-Ball is looking to set up a new operation down here, closer to us. He's been up at the closer to the NorCal base for a while. He found some warehouse out here that he has been fixing up over the past few months. And it's in a bit of a state of disrepair, at least was. But he managed to piss off the wrong guy. He boosted some materials off a contact of mine. Contact filled me in on the deets, told me where they had taken the van. It's got a tracker in it that 8-Ball forgot to remove. So I know the location, and we're gonna go in there. We can steal the Mat's bat. Client doesn't care. He just wants some payback. But I know 8-Ball, and I know what he deals in. And that's drugs. Street variety, as well as the pharmaceutical. My guess is he's got some product in that warehouse. So if we can break in there, boost the goods, we're going to have ourselves a fine collection of medicine.
Nice.
Can't say it's going to be a milk run. Probably won't be. They will probably be armed and guarded. I don't know much on the deets of the warehouse right now. That's part of your job. You're going to have to do some recon, probably, figure it out. But I have a contact that may be of some use. Joy Toy. Her name's Mika. Every week or so, 8-Ball hires her, and a few of the other dolls. No, he doesn't say dolls. A few of the other Joy Toys work with her to entertain his guardsmen. So she has some more finite deeds, I suppose I should say. I've let her know I've hired a team, and you guys can call her up, talk to her, get what you can out of her.
Okay, I honestly don't think I know what you're talking about when it comes to most of these people. But because it's us, because it's related to the last job, I gotta ask, what are the chances that this could be them setting us up?
I don't think he has any reason to set us up at this point.
Okay.
Motive ain't there, in my opinion. Not unless you guys have pissed him off somehow. But in a way I don't know about.
Sorry, how is this connected to the last job?
That
Not you.
will be paying.
Moxie's looking at checkers.
Didn't he just say that it was something with the last job going sideways?
No, that was the first job we ever did for X. Where
Oh,
Killjoy almost killed me, and I needed a new set of lungs.
okay. Well, I thought it was thinking of a different job, and obviously I'm wrong.
A lot of
I don't know
Rex's
who you're
jobs go
talking about.
sideways.
Look, pull mission went fine.
Yeah, it did.
I just wanted to make sure everything was clear. Maybe there was a connection I missed. That's all.
Okay. I misunderstood, obviously.
So what do you think?
Moxie's looking at Wraith and Cammy, trying to gauge their feelings on this.
Camby is introspective at the moment. Thinking back to that scene, obviously, you can see it in her eyes. Killjoy isn't one to really fuck with. She's trained pretty well. I only fended her off because only a narrow hallway to get where we were. Yeah, I said it wouldn't be easy. But this is a chance to make her look stupid. If you pull it off.
Are
You
we
don't know
getting
if she's
paid?
there?
I would assume that she is there.
8 ball 2.
Probably.
Moxie looks at Deeps to ask his question.
Are we getting paid, or does the money come out of the score?
Yeah, I'd never considered that. I was going to pay you, but if you want a take of some of the product, you can negotiate that.
How much?
1,500
Each?
each.
I'm in. I gotta pay rent.
Yeah, okay.
That's 2. You need some time to talk it over amongst yourselves. I can make myself scarce for a minute. Have a drink at the bar. You want that?
Yeah, give us a minute.
Nods. Banks his way out of the seat. Heads over to the bar.
Where are you at on it, Mox?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking we need the money. I'm thinking medical supplies wouldn't be bad.
Definitely. Posture check. Well, Cammy doesn't say that. That was just me unable to flip back and forth between the voice.
I think if we can get enough details and we do the right recon, we can play this smart.
I agree.
I think letting 8 Ball and Killjoy set up shop closer is not a great thing.
Oh, I already told them not to come this way. And what would happen if they did?
What did you say would happen?
So then how are you feeling about this?
You want me to be real honest about it?
Yeah, I do.
My feelings that all of Rex's jobs go sideways hasn't changed. I'm not trying to rock any boats or anything.
Wraith,
But-
that's just
I expect
note,
something to go very
edge running
wrong.
goes sideways.
Yeah, but we do
Yes.
other work for other people that doesn't seem to go nearly as poorly.
We just entered a building where an AI tried to kill us.
I kind of hung out in the car, but yeah.
And there was
Yeah,
a bear
I'm
on
trying to
fire.
think of what job you're thinking of because it's not coming to mind.
The pirate mission went pretty okay.
You
No,
mean
it
when they
didn't.
ambushed us on the open Wait, was I there? I don't think I was there.
You
Just
were not
kidding.
there.
No, it didn't. And afterwards, you almost died.
I almost die all the time.
It's not.
Edge running is dangerous. It
endorsement.
doesn't matter who gives the mission.
All right. I'm just saying I expect something to go wrong. That's all.
Yes, you should.
Good.
What did you say would happen if he came closer?
Oh, that I run these streets and I'd have to kill him. I was really talking out my ass that day, so it's kind of a problem. I was feeling pretty bad about what happened to Mox and, trying to be a big man. I ain't never been a big man, but I sure do pretend to be one on TV.
You've never been on TV.
I was gonna say I don't remember that.
I'm sure there were clips of the vigil that were played on vid.
He's right. I think I saw that.
Thank you for helping.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna follow y'all whatever you decide to do.
Well, don't you need money for rent?
More than ever.
All right.
Did you get your fancy bed?
Yeah. It helps a lot.
Good.
No offense for the couch. Thank y'all for letting me stay there, but
Would have been in
the
a
bed's
bed
real
if you
nice.
would frickin' use it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad your new bed is good.
Hey, thanks.
Right, now that we're all caught up, we'll accept the job and talk to this Mika. See what information we can get. Recon the shit out of this location. Come up with the best plan we can. And don't rush it.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Wraith motions for Rex to come back.
Rex is up there, drinking with Kuniko, and spots your wave and then flips you off and then heads back.
Ha!
Nice, patient zero. Very nice. He says, so what's the verdict?
We'll do it for pay plus a percentage of the medical drugs.
What percent are you looking for?
$10.
Go ahead and roll your trading.
That's not trading. 17.
Mulls that over for a minute. He says, I can offer 5. And I'll throw in a bonus on the top end, another 100 eddies. So 1,600 plus 5%.
5% in any speed heal that he has gets used on us if we get injured.
I think we can arrange that.
She looks at the others just to confirm
unless
they're
it's
good with
only
this.
speed heal, and that's all that the take is.
Well, it's too bad. That's the deal.
All right, I'll gamble. I think it'll be all right.
Checkers will give a nod.
I'll nod.
Sure.
Excellent. He brings out his agent and then flicks you a phone number, contact info for Mika. I'll let her know that you are going to be calling. Free to use the rest of the time. If you have any more questions for me, now's the time to ask.
You don't have a deadline for this.
I think it would probably be wiser to do it sooner than later.
Mm-hmm. If I need a few days to pull recon.
I'd say by the end of the week. Sound fair?
Okay.
Do you have any deets on? You said it was 8-Ball and
Killjoy.
Killjoy.
Well, yeah, I suppose I do. One second. Eight Ball's a low level fixer up in Watson. Has been known for selling combat drugs to the security who work up in the NorCal base, making quite a name for himself. His ambition is big leagues. Needs to move further south. He's been looking at this area for quite some time. And he figures with all the fallout between the Asian communities, now's the time, I would guess. But yeah, he deals in drugs, mostly.
And he's cybernetics. What weapons does he use?
I know he's got some stuff in his eye. I couldn't tell you exactly what he has in there. He's a little wired, so I would guess some sort of booster wear. Probably a Sandy.
Gotcha.
Killjoy also has cybernetic eyes. I ain't sure what she's got in there. But I would guess that she is pretty chromed. I can tell you she's at least got some muscle and bone lace for sure. Probably a smart linked weapon on a subdermal grip. She uses an assault rifle primarily. But from what I've heard, she's a pretty decent martial artist too.
Did she use a katana when we saw her? I'm trying to remember.
Just the assault rifle and grenades, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she have a katana on her back?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
What's her? No, just kidding. I would not know that.
Word on the street is she has some sort of military background. Worked with one of the personal security corps. Miltech, most like.
All right.
I guess another deet that might be important to say is he has been hiring up some security. So I would expect the place to have a few men.
Oh, gotcha.
Not to mention the construction workers.
Are you coming on this job, or is it just us?
I'm staying out on this one.
I got nothing else at this time.
Anyone else?
Not that I can think of. Maybe when we do more recon. Thank you.
Hey, that really nice katana you bought me broke in half when I tried to cut a car down. So if you could keep an eye out for another one for me, just let me know.
That's a really good how the fuck did you manage to break it?
It cut the car in half.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I stand corrected. That probably makes sense. Yeah, I'll keep my eye out. I think I could get one in like a week or so.
Yeah, make it two, yeah.
Sure thing.
Thanks.
All right. Y'all have a good day.
Later, X.
Bye-bye. See you later. Looks at you, Moxie.
We need to talk.
Gets up and he leaves.
She'll follow.
Key?
So, Cammy, I got a plan, and I mean, Moxie's not here to discuss the plan, but the rest of the team is, so I figured we'd go ahead with it.
Yeah, can you do me a favor first?
Sure.
Tell me what happened that makes you guys have beef with this person.
So I'm going to say something that's going to be real confusing when I explain the plan, and then I'll go back and explain our history, okay? What if we call up Blue and tell him somebody's moving into his neighborhood?
Wouldn't he just take the drugs for himself?
Probably not. See, that's real complicated.
Because I think the point, I'm assuming the point of this is to steal the drugs and make him look bad.
I really just would prefer the 8-ball dies, and I really like the drugs would be nice, but
Hydrate everybody.
Anyway, to go back and explain our history. So Rex hires us to steal the C6, right? Simple job. We get everything all set up. It's going beautiful. Turns out it was double booked. 8-ball and Killjoy show up and start some shit. Killjoy ends up basically flatlining Moxie. She has to get new lungs, which puts her in debt to some corp, and it's real bad news, right? Then I run into them on the street near Iscanity, and I start running my mouth about it. But we're at a weird, like, impasse on the whole thing.
So, all we got to do to make your word correct then is to kill him.
Yeah.
Wraith, This isn't a mission.
And she had been watching Moxie and Rex leave up until this point, where her attention turns back. And she says,
This isn't a fucking like revenge story. I mean, it is, but
Do
it's
you
not
remember
like,
how Rex started this conversation? That
yes,
this was a
I mean, it
revenge
is,
mission?
but like, it's not a fucking wet work. We've
This is
killed
where you-
people, but out of necessity.
It's a bacon and eggs.
We would be getting a drug dealer out of our neighborhood. That feels like necessity to me.
Rex steals drugs. You do drugs.
I used to do drugs, you're right. And I don't want to sound too preachy, but I mean, cool guys don't do drugs.
Are you the kind of guy we want here?
If I start selling drugs, you have every right to tell the fucking mafia that I'm here, all right?
I would never do that.
Hey, thanks. I wouldn't tell them
And-
you're here either.
I'm just saying, like, not sure how comfortable I feel with that proposition.
Yeah, I'm not really in this for wet works. If it happens in the process of a job, I get it, but not my thing.
I was more thinking, and hear me out here. We tell him, convince him that he should pay us to get rid of the guy, right? So we're getting paid from two different Johnsons for the same job.
Okay, I know you have beef with Rex, but I'd really rather not piss off our landlord.
Oh, that's another part of the story I didn't explain. When Blue took over this area, he was gonna off Rex, and the only reason Rex got spared the sword is because I told him he owed me a favor and a life, and so Rex's life was that favor. Rex is alive because I let him stay alive.
Heavy.
I ain't got beef with him. He's a friend of mine.
Okay, fine, you have an antagonistic friendship.
Sure.
Frenemies?
That sounds about right.
I still stand by the I don't want to piss off our landlord.
Alright.
If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that would piss Rex off.
That works too.
I don't feel comfortable, is what I'm trying to get at.
I understand. I wink.
I fucking hate you sometimes.
Anyway, I got an appointment to get to. Just think it over.
Yeah, okay.
Where are you fucking going? We're waiting for Mox.
She'll be back.
Will you be back?
Yeah.
We're waiting for Moxie to come back. We don't know how long.
Yeah, I know, but like, what are we fucking gonna do? Just like, not
Text
discuss
each other?
details? No.
If they invent the agent, then we'll find a way to communicate. But until then, just send up smoke signals and I'll come back. All right?
Smoke signals, right?
You're kind of in a mood today, dude.
Yeah, you're very moody.
Thanks.
Didn't you just finish therapy?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm just saying, I gotta make what I can while I can.
I mean, go to your appointment. That's fine.
He gets up and leaves.
All right. Box,
Yeah.
what's up? You're led back to the apartment on a very silent, uncomfortable trip through the hallways of the Cube Motel. Back to his room, where he opens the door and shuts it behind you.
She takes back her perch against the bar.
Okay.
Keeping some distance.
Okay.
Is it safe to talk in this room?
Hold on. He moves to his little cordoned off area where his bed is. A few moments later, returns. Yeah. Now it is. He walks over to the wet bar, takes a glass, starts pouring some whiskey.
You said my apartment is currently bugged.
I think so, yeah.
My agent?
I don't know.
The weight of your confession didn't hit me until the next day. And I've been thinking about it ever since. And I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And if you lie to me, if you avoid, try to sidestep it, it is not going to go well for you.
It's pretty heavy. He takes he downs the entire glass of whiskey. Thinks about it for a second and then just downs it.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Sets it down, turns to fully face you. I'll answer what I can, Mox.
She would like to turn on her lie detector, please.
Okay. So what we're gonna do with that is I'm gonna be rolling. Basically, you'll ask your question, I'll give you the response, then I'll roll privately here. Remember that there are false positives and negatives.
I know. Well, false positives.
Nope. Both. Beware of false positives and negatives.
Shit, alright. That was not a great roll. What am I rolling? Human
Nothing.
perception or interrogation?
I'll be rolling for you, so you'll need to tell me the skill.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Do you want me to use human perception or persuasion?
I suppose it
Or not persuasion, interrogation.
It depends on the frame of the question. What are both?
Cool. Moxie's human perception base would be an 11.
Okay.
And her interrogation would be a 10.
Excellent.
That is with her voice just analyzer bonus, by the way, for both.
Okay. That's with the +2.
Yes. On both skills.
Excellent. Okay.
Cool.
Question 1.
How did the eyes come and talk to you before he saw me in the hospital? Were you the one who told him I was there?
Before the hospital, yes. He came to me after you were in the hospital.
So you didn't tell him I was there?
No. We can count that as one question. Your lie detector does not go off.
Do you know who the eyes is or who he works for?
As far as I can tell, he is working for himself. I never met any contact, but I did see he had a bodyguard. Maybe two.
You said you had my apartment bugged and my car.
Mm-hmm.
You know as much about tech as I do. So who the fuck did you get to bug my shit?
Sorry, I'm writing something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a complicated question, Mox.
It's really easy. It's a name.
No, what you're asking me is to sell out somebody.
Yes, I am.
I have a professional courtesy not to do
I
that.
don't give a shit right now. Who bugged my stuff?
I know you're mad, but
You have no idea what I am.
I need you to roll a persuasion. Any luck? Too late.
Nope. 18.
Okay. Starts pouring himself another glass. For the most part, he supplied the bugs. All I had to do was place them. Voice stress analyzer tells you that he is concealing something.
We've been over this. You didn't place them.
I'm telling you, I placed them.
You didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I didn't place all of them, but for the most
So
part,
who did?
there was only one that was not placed by me.
The one in my agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that nuked my agent?
Sure.
Who placed it?
I brought it to Swag.
In Moxie's head, she goes, fucker owes me a new phone. Or was it him both times?
Both times. I told you I don't know if your new agent's bugged or not.
But I was in 2 different apartments. And there were bugs in the old one.
I put the bugs in the apartment.
Is it still beeping? Or is it...
No.
And what? Did you listen in? Or did he?
I only recorded Mox, I didn't really care about the data itself, and it's better that I don't know.
So you recorded it and passed it on.
Mm-hmm.
Does Cammy know?
No, why would she?
It's her apartment too.
Yeah.
Is her apartment too.
No. Early on, I thought about bringing Cammy in, but she started working with you, so I figured that'd be a liability.
Are you aware that placing that bug in my car is the reason the job from Ponds with Rory went south? It's the reason Blue is alive and Tiger Claws control this area?
How do you even know that?
Because I didn't tell you about that job. And somehow the eyes found me at Sony's compound and changed the rules.
How could I know?
Were you even in any danger when Blue threatened to cut your head off?
You saw it as well as I did. He was gonna fucking kill me. You seem to think I'm more involved in this than I am.
I don't know what to think.
So what?
So I'm asking questions.
Telling you what I know.
When we were on that job, I refused to answer my agent. Eyes called Cass. Did you give him that number?
No.
He also called Cammy by her full name. Did you give him her name?
I wouldn't sell Cammy out.
She cracks a little at that and turns away from him for a moment.
Cracks in what way?
You see a tear for a moment. Her stoic composure looks sad, and she turns her head, builds herself back up.
I didn't know you.
Why did you come and save me at the lantern?
Why did I come save you with the lantern? Why would you think I would?
You didn't know me. Not then. You hadn't gotten close yet. So why'd you do it?
By
Did
then
he send you?
Did he send me?
Yeah.
No, Cammy came to me and asked me for help.
She
But
studies him really hard.
Lie detector does not go off. By then I had recognized that you gave a shit about the Nook. People in general, despite how you try to play it. So yeah, I let her convince me. Thanks for the gifted sub, Phil.
Did you pass on information about the bullet mission?
Fuck no. Why the hell would I go through the effort with the bug shit if I was going to?
Also didn't warn me there were bugs in my apartment. Conversations were had.
I know. There's only so much I could do. Had my hands tied. Something about that man makes my spine shiver.
Threaten you?
Not directly.
How do you threaten you indirectly?
Told me I was doing this, whether I like it or not. I could either get paid or not.
It takes her a moment. She takes that in and then returns to the timeline in her head of questions she wants to ask. Why did you take me up on the roof to talk before the bullet mission?
Only place I could ensure that it was quiet.
Roof's not bugged.
That's right. Not as far as I know.
Well, there was something you were hiding that night.
Just this.
Was that all it was, to get closer to me so I'd open up?
You think I'm faking it?
I don't know. You tell me. Is it real? Was any of it real?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Takes a drink of his whiskey. If you don't know, I don't see much fucking point in this. Lights
Did you
up a
tell him
cigarette.
about Soda?
Who?
Soda Tanaka. The Wither Tree Apartments. After we slept together. Did you tell him?
I didn't tell him anything. Not really directly. My job was to place the bugs, Moxie. It wasn't to fucking report to him.
But you did.
Occasionally.
So did you tell him?
No, I didn't fucking tell him. But I don't think he needed to know. I'm sorry. Let me say that again. I don't think I needed to.
Why didn't you tell me this up on the roof?
I was struggling with it. I wanted to.
I told you everything.
I know. I know. I know. I couldn't find the words at the time. It's been eating at me. I pussied out. I didn't want to ruin what was building.
Letting it go was not a good idea.
Yeah, well, if you ask Race, that good ideas ain't my strong suit.
You could have cleared those bugs at any time, why didn't you?
Not any. I mean, I don't know.
Is that true?
Lie detector doesn't tell you anything. You're actually beginning to wonder if it's functioning.
When was the last time you sent him a recording?
I don't send the recordings directly. Like, I don't get any of that information. It doesn't come to me.
What happens to it?
I would imagine that he has somebody nearby listening.
They should have told me.
Can't take it back now.
What do you even want from me?
You said you want the truth?
Yes. Always.
Want to go back to before I told you anything?
You fucked up. Now everything before we got close. Fine. You didn't know me. Some runner who worked for you. When we were up on that roof, you should have fucking told me.
I should have.
You should have told me before I slept with you.
Yeah, I should have. I thought everything was okay. Where's this coming from?
I didn't realize what it meant. How long? You know, when I walked in and I saw you sitting there, my first thought was you were going to end it. And I was okay with that. I have a lot of baggage. It's fine. When I saw the bottle of tequila and I thought it was sweet, you tried to ease it. And then I saw the gun. And I thought, alcohol and gun is a bad combination, but you're too full of yourself to be depressed in that way. So I thought something had happened to your mom, if I'm being perfectly honest.
She's all right.
Yeah. Now you're selling information to the eyes when we first met. Seemed like nothing in comparison. And then I started realizing exactly what that meant. And how long. And everything you could have done. And it's better than the worst possible outcome I had thought of.
How is this better? It's still fucked.
Yeah.
If I could take it back, I would.
No, you wouldn't. I mean, you'd go back a ways.
Your lie detector does go off.
So what are you going to do about it now?
I'm in a bad place, Moxie. I've given a lot of options here. There is a very tentative relationship between me and Blue, as you know. And the eyes, as you call him. I didn't know his name till you said it.
Does her lie detector go off at that? Sorry.
No.
Okay.
And the eyes, I don't get the sense that he makes idle threats. My mom's still here.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. What do you want me to do? How can I make this better? How can I make it right? I can't. My hands are tied. And honestly, Your best idea is to stay the fuck away from me.
Do you want that?
He looks hurt when you ask that. Yeah, I'll fucking want that.
You don't get to be short with me.
I can be short with whoever the fuck I want.
You know, despite thinking the worst of you, I just defended you downstairs. Despite not knowing you, I defended you against Mendez, and you were still selling me out.
I've
I
always
ask you what you're going to do, and you talk about the. I don't give a shit about that right now. Are you gonna make this up to me? You want this? You want to fix this? How?
takes another long drag from his cigarette. We find out who he is. He nods, almost as if to himself.
Yeah, well, he's a hard man to track down.
Yeah.
I haven't exactly had a lot of free time to go digging.
Scratches at his chin, obviously thinking things over. Did give me a number, a burner phone. Could be of some use.
Maybe. To me, I don't have anyone who can track it down. They sent me a text for the first time, not from a block number. If I remove those bugs, what happens to you?
He probably knows. So I don't know. But I ain't too worried about myself. It's not who I fucking care about, despite popular belief. I give a shit about this neighborhood. Care about the people in it. Care about my mom. So with that, there is not a way you can trust me.
You know, when we had a conversation on the roof, you said
Thank you for the
it would
hydrate.
cost millions to betray me. And I said there were a few other ways. I know you'd sell me out for your mom.
It's worth millions.
I mean, I fully expect you to rally a team and come rescue my ass after you have. But I know you'd sell me out for your mom.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Family comes first. And if you sold me out and didn't come save me, then I'd be pissed.
I saved you once, didn't I? Shit, girl. Not the time for jokes, I see. That's fair. I honestly don't know what you want me to do here.
Fight for me would be nice. But I can walk out that door.
Nods. Takes a drag of a cigarette.
I haven't forgiven you for this. I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know when it'll be if I can. If you do nothing, it's gonna be worse. My head says I shouldn't trust you.
So hydrate.
She stops talking at that point. What if there was a continuation? She doesn't say anything.
Like always, Mox, your head's in the right place.
Yeah, so why don't I listen to it more often?
You got a big heart. That's what I've
For
always
the
liked.
people I care about, yeah.
That's what I've always liked about you. I tried to tell you in my own way. I tried to tell you not to trust me.
You told me you didn't want to know most of the time.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Takes another drag of a cigarette and taps it out into an ashtray. And turns to face you again. Looks you square in the eye. I want to make it right. I just don't know how right now.
Okay. She pushes off the bar.
Okay.
Walks as though she's going to leave, pauses next to him, and puts a hand on his forearm.
Okay.
And gives it a gentle squeeze. It's not going to be easy. And it's not going to happen overnight.
I know.
But whatever effort you make won't go unnoticed. I just can't promise you that I don't know. You really hurt me.
I know.
No, you don't. And she leaves.
He's gonna try to catch you if he can.
Okay.
Is that a yes? I accept.
Yeah.
Okay. Catches you by your elbow. Yes, I do. He's gonna try to pull you closer, slowly.
Slowly's good. There's resistance, but not like a dead stop. She's just clearly there's a war. She doesn't want to, but she does move forward.
Okay. He places a gentle kiss on your forehead, if he can.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm sorry.
You broke my heart.
Yeah. Mine too.
Fix it.
Okay.
And she'll lift up and she'll give him a kiss on his cheek.
Okay.
And then she'll leave.
As the door shuts behind you, you can hear from within the apartment a shattering of glass and Rex letting out an anguished yell. He says, "Fuck!" End scene, and here we'll go to break. Thank you,
That was a
everybody.
great scene, guys.
Yeah,
Good
great job.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, guys. We'll see you in just a minute.
We'll see you in 10 minutes. I'm telling
Second half will be later, we promise.
Nope.
No.
We'll see you in a bit. Hello and welcome back to our Cyberpunk stream. Okay, let's get right into it. Wraith, you're heading to Pons's to get your physical therapy. Did you spend the money, or just added it to your lifestyle? Didn't you?
Yeah, I pay it every month, and I paid
That's
it
right.
this month.
That's right. Cool. Deeps Checkers, what are you doing while you're just sitting at the table?
I I can't decide that I would actually stay waiting there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I would.
Okay.
Because looking at Moxie's body language and everything that was going on, that was not going to be a short conversation.
I feel like Yumi and Cammy would stare at each other for a second and then just be like, do we wait? Do we go? What's going on here?
Yeah, that's fair. So what do you end up doing?
I'm going to go back to the apartment because that Anya's there.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably same.
She is sleeping when you walk into the apartment on one of the couches.
On the broken couch or on the nice one?
The nice one.
Okay.
I don't know what we can do with biology and some computer skills other than a corporate job.
Yeah. When she said biology, I thought maybe she could help Pons, but it doesn't seem like that would be super useful to him. I mean,
Yeah.
have some contacts, but she'd have to be okay with working for them. That kind of thing. So,
But I don't think she's ready to get out there yet, honestly.
no, probably not. It's just a starting point type thing. Let's. I mean, you think she should stay here for a little bit?
I don't see another way to do it yet.
Okay.
If that's cool with you.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't care. Got the futon.
Well, we got a job, so I should be able to afford us some extra food.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do with that doll?
I don't know. If I can get it to work, it's just going to be a drone. There's no AI.
Yeah, that would be hard to come by.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be much cooler to get it back to at least semi-independent function. I mean, ideally, yes,
Well-
I would want it to be.
What? From what I saw in the suitcase, we could probably put a demon in there that might be able to control some of the functions, which would make it more independent.
Yeah.
Because it's connected. We could connect it, I believe.
The problem is that, like, it's got all the equipment that Drew had, right?
Right.
So it has all of this medical stuff. But I don't know if a daemon could run any of that.
But I meant more for the drone aspect of it,
Oh, okay.
I guess.
That's fair.
No kidding.
Why do
Okay,
you
what's the
think-
comment?
Next season, the crew raises funds to build the Gojira home for wayward cyber girls to start housing all the strays they picked up.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, go ahead, Deeps.
No, that really got me too. I just, I don't think somebody that's been locked up for 20 years knows how to function in the real world.
No, I mean, not yet. Doesn't mean she can't learn.
No, I'm not saying she wouldn't learn, just that I would tend to think they would get taken advantage of more than the average person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for a little bit, she stays here. We figure out what we can do.
All right.
Maybe we can get her some kind of non-specialized job for a while to adjust with.
Yeah.
So.
Stop fucking talking about me.
Why? We're not doing it in secret.
She turns
Would you-
over in the couch.
Would you rather we did it in secret?
Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Your room or mine?
Mine, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. You guys walk over to Deeps' room. Shut the door.
Mm-hmm. I'll come back out a minute later and gather up the robot and then bring it back and bring it into his room.
Fair.
As awkward as possible.
Nice.
I do have a nice work table,
You do.
to be fair.
I should really get me one of these.
I don't remember how much I paid for it.
After we've got rent, I'll look into it.
It's a good plan.
Yeah. So, I still don't really understand what exactly happened with this previous run, other than it went shitty.
Yeah, I think we were supposed to get paid for it too.
Oh, you mean the one with Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about the other one.
I was talking about whatever it is that means that Cammy, Wraith, and Moxie have a grudge.
Yeah, from the way it was explained, it sounds like it's more of a turf war thing.
Yeah.
And I think Rex is actually involved in that because he doesn't want him moving down here. It's just convenient that Wraith, Moxie, and Cammy have had run-ins with these people.
They don't sound like good people to have run-ins with.
Probably not.
Okay, well...
Who is? I mean,
yeah, fair. But you gotta admit they have a lot of scary run-ins. Like really scary ones, not just kind of scary.
yeah, 100% right. Look, I'm just glad we got a paying job,
No, totally fair.
and I'm willing to help Rex. I mean, as much as Wraith,
Shits on him?
Yeah, he does pay us. We get paid every time. There's never been a question.
True.
I mean, that's what I think matters to me the most.
Well, yeah, making rent. It's funny because he pays us and then we pay him.
I think that's what's really convenient for him. He
Yeah, that's
doesn't
fair.
really lose money. I've thought about that too.
Can I interject?
No, you're not there.
Well, now I want to know what he wants to say, but
We're obviously
Look,
not going to find out.
at some point,
I told him no, he's not there.
I know.
You could post it in chat.
I can't read chat.
Fine, just say it.
It's gonna be backwards, you know this, right?
What's
I
going to be
think-
backwards?
I thought he was writing on a piece of paper that he could hold up, so he wasn't saying it. Okay.
we have a few days to do the mission. I mean, to do the run. Let's see what we're up against.
Yeah, sounds fair. What are you going to start with?
Well, I think the first thing we're going to have to do is go by there tonight.
Did he give us the address?
Yeah, in the details, along with Mika's phone number, you got the address as well as a frequency to tune into the tracking bug that he said was placed on the van.
Okay.
Yeah, I can turn that into my tracker, can't I?
If you have the opposite end, yeah.
I have a homing tracer.
Yep.
So
Okay, so not my wheelhouse, but I guess I will do a search, library search for a map or something along those lines so I can look at the area.
Okay. Yeah, you spend like the next hour looking through public forums and gardens, garden pages, in search of this address. You eventually come into one that shows you, well, probably not an hour, probably takes you like 15 minutes at most. But anyway, you find a map of the area. It's actually very close to where you guys are. Close to Circle Plaza, so a little bit to the northeast of you. It's a warehouse, with like on the corner of a city block. There appears to be 2 warehouse bay doors on the east side, like the southeast side. And there's also some double doors on the north side. There appears to be kind of like a little catwalk around the north to northwest side, and a staircase leading up to that catwalk, and there is also another door to enter the building on the catwalk.
Pretty typical warehouse design, it looks like.
Oh, good.
What about the surrounding area?
There are buildings and things around it.
Is it like industrial, residential, commercial?
Commercial.
Okay.
How close did you say it was, Jeffers?
Pretty darn close. Go ahead and show him the map.
Okay.
I mean, we could go scout it, but I have a feeling that doing that without telling people would be bad.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, one of the advantages is we've never met them.
Yeah. I mean, should more than likely be us that goes to look.
And everybody
In person.
knows Wraith around here, so
Yeah. We should probably have some kind of story in case someone stops us.
when we're checking it out.
Yeah.
Well, what's around there?
Commercials, so it's businesses.
Well, that should be pretty easy then.
Yeah. It's just probably better if we know ahead of time.
Okay. All right.
So,
I'm gonna load up my app.
Which one?
Ziggurat City Database app.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look for businesses around that location.
What kind of businesses are you looking for?
Food, shopping, anything like that.
Yeah. So this part of Watson is going through a lot of reconstruction, as most Night City is, but Watson's getting some love at the moment. And it has various food vendors around, mostly like Asian cuisine places. There are a few like clothing store from, street style type, like urban technology clothing. Urban Flash, that's the word I'm looking for. Urban Flash, there's definitely some more Asian chic clothing stores as well, and technology.
well, I suppose we could go shopping.
Yeah, for sure.
And bodegas aplenty.
Okay. What if we take Anya out there, get her some actual clothes?
Yeah, sure.
figure that would kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I mean, as long as she's okay with it. I don't want to, take her out there completely oblivious to what we're doing.
No, for sure.
Okay. I guess I'll see if she's awake. You message everyone?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna put in the group chat.
Okay.
We're gonna go. Me and Checkers are gonna go shopping nearby the warehouse to scope it out.
Have fun, be safe.
You text as like Pons is instructing, keep the back straight.
No.
Stop hunching over when you text.
My eyesight's just not as good as it used to be, so.
Get some fucking new eyes then, man.
Hey, do you ever get those ones in that have the ads built in because they're cheaper?
Yeah, I can get those pretty easy.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
You heard good things about them?
No, I have not heard a fucking single good thing about them.
I continue my physical therapy.
Mock's reply.
Where are we in the timeline of Moxie?
Catch you up to current. We'll say it says you're coming down the stairs.
She does not have her agent on her at this moment.
Okay. No reply from Mox. Cammy says,
Nova, when? And are we all going together? Or just you two?
So, from what I gather, I'm going to text. From what I gather, they don't know me and Checkers, but they know you guys. Possibly.
That's
You think
probably
that's
true. Preem.
So we figured it'd be safer for us. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to check it out around the building.
Yeah, don't approach, don't get spotted.
Yep.
I'd still feel more comfortable if you wait so we can back you up if you need to, but
We can wait a little bit.
Let the kids go out on their own. They got this.
you're just trying to get out of work.
Sorry, I'm busy. I'll text later.
That's what I thought. Bitch.
You sent the message.
Bitch definitely comes through as a separate text.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the sub repower play. Very kind of you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Gonna
you guys
go-
are gonna pack up Anya and start heading that way?
Yeah.
Well, I was
if-
gonna let her know what's happening first and see if she agrees.
Okay. So you go wake her up and kind of tell her the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. She says, I've never been to a store that I can remember.
No, I mean, I'll be with you. Deeps will be with you. We can help you out.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Nova. That sounds
so fun.
Well, I mean, you'll get to pick out your own clothes.
That'd be nice.
It can be.
Just don't go to that furniture store.
I have no need of furniture.
Okay, cool. We good to go, Deeps?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
How far away is it? Is it a drive or a walk?
It would be a drive, I think, unless you want to spend like better part of 2 hours walking.
Nope. Plus, we have somebody who's not exactly, I'd say, frail at this point.
Yeah. So you load up in the
Van.
van and start heading that way. I'm gonna catch some. Oh, I'll catch Moxie up. What are you doing, Moxie, when you go down the stairs?
She's gonna head to the apartment. That was her plan.
Okay, through
So-
Frank's or around through the alley?
Around through the alley.
Okay.
And she heads upstairs into the apartment, and I'm gonna ask a question that I'm not gonna like the answer to, and I know this.
Uh-huh.
What is the weather like today, blank? I know.
You did it. You did it to yourself.
I
Hey, teacher, you
apologize.
forgot to give us homework.
No, which book is that in? Some one of the interface ones, I think.
Watch, it's like a severe smog warning again that lasts
Or
for a
blood
month.
rain or something. Yeah, I know. I know.
Anya's first day out, and it's just the worst weather.
I would not
imaginable.
take. I mean, that would change the entire thing of that.
Yeah.
All right, so we are in May. It's cold. About 40 Fahrenheit, 4 Celsius. And there is a light rain.
Okay, I lend Anya my fancy jacket.
Thanks. She still looks cold.
Yeah.
Mox enters the apartment. She's going to grab her cigarette. Because it's raining, she will not take Vim. She will leave Vim in his thing. But she's going to lift her smoke to Cammy and motion to the room.
Cammy is not in the apartment.
And is not in the apartment.
Correct.
Okay, Moxie would look around for Cammy, and if she's not there, frustratedly sigh and head to Frank's.
Okay. When you enter Frank's, Cammy is sitting in the booth.
The only one.
All by ones.
There's 3 booths, but she is sitting in the booth and she's looking towards the office door. It looks like she's waiting for you.
Moxie will slide in and put money in the white noise generator if it's turned off.
It would be at this time.
She'll put some money in.
5 eddies. Cammy, as you approach, she kind of looks you over to gauge your expression and body posture. I can give you a human perception test here, and you can
Sure.
tell me what she would glean. 11.
11. It's not even every day. Oh, Cammy. Sweet Cammy.
Yeah. It's a pretty terrible roll.
It was a real bad roll. She does, however, she's lived with Moxie for months now.
Yeah. Do I get a
She's
plus
seen
2
her
friend bonus?
At her absolute worst. 11's still only going to be a 13. You still won't beat the TV. Do you want to spend some mulligan luck? No. She looks... Ooh. She doesn't look as intense as she did earlier.
Okay.
Moxie seemed very focused. Angry isn't the right word, but like she was very focused. She was very tense. Like her back was straight. She was stiff.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to be moving more casually, but there's definitely
Something off.
something is up. Like a few days ago, Moxie was happy. Moxie was really happy. She hasn't smiled in a couple days. She still isn't.
Okay.
What's up?
He betrayed me. And she
Oh.
lights her cigarette.
How?
The apartment's bugged.
Well,
Takes a little bit for that to sink in.
to
Moxie takes a
who?
long inhale of her smoke.
Why? Somebody looking for you?
The eyes.
He wouldn't do that.
He did.
You know that for sure.
Yes. He told me.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
No, please don't.
She was starting to get up and then kind of settles back down.
That's fucked.
No.
How are you?
Okay, better than I thought I'd be. Not great.
She like reaches out for your hand,
Moxie.
gives it a little
Gives her a hand.
squeeze.
I'm sorry. If you want me to fucking kick his ass, I'll knee him right in the nuts.
You would. If I wanted that done, I'd take the satisfaction myself, but thank you.
So you're done? It's over?
No?
What? I mean, what?
I think it that Moxie does actually chuckle a little. He bugged it when he first met me. Well, and around there. The eyes left it vague that he didn't have a choice, not really. So, worrying about people in the nook, he took the job.
I don't even know what to say right now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Still holding onto your hand and gives it another squeeze.
yeah, Moxie hasn't pulled away. She takes comfort in Cammy's hand.
It's gonna be okay.
I hope so.
Done it before, Val.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
I told
what
him to
tell
fix
you.
it.
What did he say?
Okay.
Was that satisfying for you?
Don't think he understands how I want him to fix it, because I want him to fix things between us. Can't take it back, he knows that. But everything we built up is fucked.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna go after Ice and try to make it right. And that scares me, as I don't want him to get hurt. That's not really what I want. Well, I mean, yes, eventually, but not from him, not about this. I don't know what to do about the bugs, because if we pull them, I don't know what Eyes will do. At least if we leave them, we know they're there, we know someone's listening. Do you know how to track who's listening?
Maybe checkers or deeps would know.
Moxie's cigarette's done, she like stamps it out. Lets go of Cammy's hand long enough to take out a new one, light it. Chain smokes in the booth while, takes her hand again.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm so disappointed and angry.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how you're feeling right now. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess. Checkers and deeps are gonna check out the warehouse, apparently.
Okay.
I told them to keep their distance. And
Yeah.
maybe wait for us. I can't remember what we decided there.
Backup would be good.
In case they needed, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do they
You
want
are
it?
still doing this job, right?
Yeah, I need the money.
Same. Well, that's good.
It's just, he did tell me I'm not happy.
How could you be? What a dick.
Yeah.
Well, things will work out. Maybe, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's about where I'm at.
At least you've been going to therapy.
Yeah, that helped.
I bet. I can't imagine what you would have done if this was revealed a month or two ago.
A month or two ago, things would have been different. Probably would have shot him.
Yeah.
He offered.
Well,
Had a
that's
gun
kind
out
of
on the
him.
table and everything.
What an overly dramatic sap.
No. But he's my overly dramatic self.
I can tell you, I think he cares.
Yeah, I didn't get the sense he was lying when he told me. No.
I think we should distract ourselves. What do you say?
That would be great. What do you want to do?
Let's go back up the team.
Okay. Where? I've had my agent off because I don't know if that's bugged.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll guide us there. It's a few blocks away.
Okay.
We can bring a bottle of tequila.
It's a little early for tequila.
Shh. Says who?
Fair enough.
She goes and she'll pay for a bottle of tequila.
And we will be two white girls walking down the street with a bottle of tequila in light rain, trying not to think
Well,
on problems.
she'll order a cab too.
That poor cabbie. Actually, you know what? I feel like Moxie would, to distract herself, ask Cammy about this portion in ELO that she's in where she's been stuck and she doesn't quite get what to do.
Okay. She gives you some pointers. And she says,
You know, you can always wait for me, and I can try to do it with you.
I know, but your brain was a little melty, darling.
Only a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we can recruit Deeps.
A deep space.
He does.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, there's another guy that he knows that's pretty good, I guess.
Who?
Swag.
She pauses, like there's noticeable pause as she considers this.
okay.
Can I kill him in the PvP zone? I can kill him in the miasma, right? Will you stop me if I try to kill him in the miasma?
Aren't we trying to beat something? Why would you kill him?
After, you know what? It would right now. It'd be really therapeutic for me.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Thank you. We'll do it after we get through the dungeon, though. So we'll grab the loot,
Yeah,
get out,
sure.
kill him.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Oh, that's great.
And make sure you request all the items so that way at least it's a roll that one of us gets it and not him.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And the two of you head on your adventure to right around Circle Plaza. Deeps and Checkers, you're ahead of them though. What would you like to do? Wraith,
I mean,
sorry, one sec. Wraith, I will say your therapy session has ended, and you come out to the street where, just for convenience sake, Cammy and Moxie are waiting for a cab.
What up, y'all?
Hey, you want a drink?
No, thank you, but
Oh, fuck.
I hope you
Shit.
enjoy it.
Sorry. I was dumb.
There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I was just sending out invitations for a thing I'm doing. So if you guys are not busy later, maybe we hang out, yeah?
Why don't you come with us?
I have an appointment.
Okay.
To do what is this invitation tonight?
It's called Play Hooky on work.
Look,
Oh, is that too on the nose?
I just show up and do whatever you tell me to do. Whatever that part of the plan is, I do it.
Great.
So-
Get in the cab and join us.
All right. He gets
Got
in the
him.
cab.
Really wasn't expecting that to work.
All right, deeps and checkers, what are you guys doing?
Well, first spot thing, obviously gonna drive by the warehouse.
Okay.
Just to get a street view glance and then
Yeah.
find parking.
So it's a one-story warehouse that looks like the exterior is a little rough. Like the brick has been, it has like aged gunshot like marks in it on various sides. It's been tagged by different gangs. They're, like I described, the two warehouse bay doors on one side. As you're driving by, make a perception test and do a minus. And slight rain. You're fine.
Can I get my combat sense bonus?
Sure.
Yeah.
$19. Oh wait, -3. So 16.
16. Why -3?
You told me I had a -3 because of rain?
No, I said never mind. the
Cancel
minus.
that.
Oh, okay, so 19.
19.
23.
23. Okay. The both of you guys notice on one side of the door there is a I'm sorry, the bay doors. There's like a personnel door as well that goes inside to the warehouse. And that is being guarded by a man dressed in a in combat armor. He definitely looks like a bodyguard. He has a rifle at low ready. And he's just kind of hanging out there. But you also notice one dressed similarly, kind of walking up along the sidewalk. Looks like he's doing a patrol. On that like catwalk type thing that I described before, there's a door. Next to that door, they're, well, actually kind of like posted out so he can view the bay doors. So he's actually quite like a few meters away, maybe 6 meters away from the door up there. He looks like he's keeping an eye out. There is also, and this is something that Jeeps picks up, there's also a observation camera positioned above the door next to the bay doors, kind of viewing that loading zone.
Cool. I was going to ask if I could see any cameras. That was what I was focusing on.
There is another one above the door well on the catwalk.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I, with my agent,
Mm-hmm.
can I pull a picture of the warehouse?
Like an overhead?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then can I mark the cameras and the bodyguard or the security on the kind of whereabout they are?
Yep.
Cool. And then I will shoot that to the group text.
Okay. And that's what you get, unless you want to cross like in the north side of the building and go that way, or do you want to keep driving?
Keep driving, find parking.
Eventually you find some parking up in that area nearby Circle Plaza.
Okay.
And then what?
So I still have a city map, right? And then Deep's looked up places to visit. Are any of them like across the street from any of the side of the warehouse?
Well, not directly. They are more either north or west or east from the building. Looks like this particular neighborhood within Watson is somewhat run down.
Okay. Is there a way to make a path that would go to a couple of these places that would go past the building?
It'd be a little out of your way, but you could do it. One thing I did forget to mention, there are 2 or 3 crumbled buildings on the south side of the warehouse.
Okay.
But all of the shopping would be on the north.
Okay.
So if we walked past to go shopping, would it be completely out of place? From what I can see of the street.
You'd have to go down the block towards the warehouse, come cross to the east, and then go back up north. It'd be kind of like a big U.
So yeah, I would say so.
I guess you could either try to find parking on the east or west side if you'd like to spend some time. And that way it wouldn't be too weird.
I think that's what I'd prefer to do.
Okay. Yeah, you spend some time. Takes you probably another 30 minutes to just find parking. Which side, west or east?
Let's go west.
Okay. You find some parking on the west side. And just so we're clear, you crossed on the east side the first time.
Okay.
And then try to casually make your way down the city street.
Yeah.
Awesome. Go ahead and just do an acting test for me.
I'm gonna spend some luck on this.
Okay. Not gonna roll it for Anya since she has literally no idea why and does not need any sort of acting.
She does not need to act because she already knows.
No, she already doesn't know.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, yeah.
I mean, we did tell her why.
Did you? I thought you told her that you were just going there to do some shopping.
Yeah, I didn't know we were telling her it was part of a mission.
You're telling her.
Yeah, Checkers was clear. She wanted her to know.
Yeah.
Apologies. Okay, then she does need a roll in acting.
And I now have a skill. I know which skill I need to raise. I'm going to spend 3 luck on this.
Okay.
16.
Deeps?
15.
Thank you for the hydrant.
Okay. As you're walking by the north side of the building, you are trying to remain as casual as possible, while also scouting the building to spot anything you can see from where you are. Probably about middle of the day at the moment. And I did describe a double doors to enter the warehouse on the north side. In front of those double doors, there is a armed guard, as you saw before. The one that you had seen on the west side has crossed over into the north side, walking along the sidewalk. So he is obviously doing some sort of patrol. Moreover, there is yet another observation camera that Deeps notices, kind of looking down at the double doors.
Okay.
That's what you get to notice as you guys are walking down the street. Guard does take note of you, like he looks at you for a moment, but doesn't seem to pay much attention. Deeps, you do notice a casual check for firearms, as any good guard would do. Oh, posture check. Thank you, patient.
So he checks my posture too. Blast him.
He's like, that guy is walking with slouch.
Stand up straight. Helps
Yeah.
your back.
Okay, so yeah, just more or less wandering by, but and I'll probably be talking to both Deeps and Anya about some random tech thing.
Okay. Anya looks kind of nervous as she's walking, but moreover, seeing like all of this open space and people,
Okay.
because there are others like casually going about their business on the street. It's not just you guys.
Mhm. Hey, if this gets to be too much, let us know. We'll go back to the car.
Nova. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish you didn't tell me what you were doing here.
Sorry. I think it's better if people are informed.
Sure.
And you know, we would have taken you somewhere else.
Can we like make this quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
Nova. Are you
So, yeah.
done?
I mean,
We
we're just
walked
walking.
Straight by.
I know.
That's it. So, yeah, we're done.
She walks a little faster after you say you're done.
All right, Miss Speedwalk.
Awesome. Anything
So
else?
my plan is to go up, do the shopping, and then when we come back down the wrong street, or like 2 streets over, and then cut across on the bottom of the building.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. You do some shopping. At this time, I think Moxie, Cammy, and Wraith arrive. Is there anything you want to say in the car? Right? Taxi cab, right?
No, but I will say that Mox is probably sitting in the middle of the backseat, holding Cammy's hand in one hand, and she's got her head leaned against Ray's shoulder.
Okay. Cammy occasionally pours out, well, she doesn't pour out anything. Takes a shot of the tequila, hands it over.
Moxie drinks, hands it back, leans her head back on Ray's shoulder.
And you guys eventually arrive near Circle Plaza. Are you going anywhere? Are you just doing some casual shopping?
I've been keeping up on my socials this whole time.
Okay. Gonna go shopping.
Mox
What?
doesn't know what's going on because she hasn't looked at her agents, so she's following Cammy's lead.
Cammy informs the group like what Checkers and Deeps and Anya are up to. Or did you tell Cammy that Anya's coming? I assume you did.
Yeah. Well, I assume Deeps is the one who said it, so.
And eventually, I think as you're shopping through some various stores, probably meet up.
Sure.
Sure.
Mox is gonna grab some street food while we're shopping to help absorb the tequila.
Okay. I guess you and Cammy spend, I don't know, 6 eddies.
Sure.
I will ask Anya if she's hungry, and if she is, I'll buy her some.
Yes.
Okay. So 6 eddies for me too.
Yep. And then I assume you're buying some clothing for her.
Yeah.
What kind of clothing? I guess it's up to her, right?
Yeah, she gets to pick, but I will tell her she's got a budget.
What's the budget?
Like 200.
I'll do 100 of it.
Okay,
so 300 total?
Yeah,
Or 200 total?
300 total.
Understood. Fashion. Cool. 300 total gets her. New pair of shoes. She gets some clunky nomad boots. She gets a big like poofy like
Coat?
yeah,
Marshmallow
bohemian
coat.
style like coat. No, it's not marshmallow style. It's just like got like a faux wool lining to it. It's just large on her frame. And then like a kind of flannel button-up shirt to put underneath that looks warm as well. And then like this really old 70s style looking pair of like jeans with the flare at the end of the legs.
Can I buy a sun hat?
Sure. Sun hat, 10 eddies.
Cool.
And that is her budget, so that's
Okay.
what she picks up. And she looks much warmer.
Cool.
I'm staying fairly aloof to the group, and I'm wearing my sun hat.
Nice.
To say, Moxie's noticed you've been quiet, and that's so very unlike you. So she's going to, as you're being aloof, she is going to walk alongside you and very quietly. What's going on with you?
His voice has been modulated to be deeper. Of all the neighborhoods that I should get caught in, this is not one of them. So I'm staying low keys to not blow this mission.
She pointedly looks at your sun hat.
It's what celebrities wear when they want to stay low key.
I think you need a pair of sunglasses too.
I can't afford it right now.
There
not in the
is-
budget.
Unless you're a pair of sunglasses.
there's a rack from the place that he bought the sunglasses and where Anya did most of her shopping as well. There's a pair of like sunflower looking shades that have like a green lining around the yellow petals and like little, almost they look like little compound eyes as the lenses. Those are 50 eddies.
So tempting. So tempting. But no, what are the nomad stall
okay.
or whatever?
You head back to the nomad stall. You
sunglasses.
find some cool mirrored shades.
How much?
For nomad, 50 eddies, to the same cost.
she'll buy them.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand them over to Ray. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, cool.
He stays
Doesn't
aloof.
explain why you've been quiet.
I got my own stuff going on. I'm a busy man.
Yeah. That doesn't explain why you're quiet.
Okay.
So what's going on?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking
Right there,
about
Mr.
throwing a
Charisma
housewarming
and-
party at the Nook if you want to come.
I would love to.
Hey. Oh, hi.
Okay.
I didn't see you there.
We are back. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's just fucking today, man.
Yeah.
So, somebody was saying, "Oh, I forgot" or something.
I have shopping to do, and Mox is gonna run off and go look for the best potted plant she can find for Wraith's apartment.
Oh,
I would like
an
to.
actual plant.
Sorry.
If she could find it like a succulent plant where if he forgets to water it for 2 weeks, it'll survive, yes, she'll get him an actual plant. Otherwise, no, she'll get him an artificial potted plant.
Okay. Fair. So no.
You never know. There was a nomad still. They could have weird shit from the Badlands.
I'm not. You could find a plant, perhaps. But something that he wouldn't kill is really the key phrase
the caveat. Yeah,
I'm
okay,
picking
fair.
up on.
Fair.
It depends. Do you want to search for like a plant, maybe a cactus?
No, Wraith doesn't seem like a cactus kind of guy. I'll get him a nice fake potted plant.
Okay.
Safe
100
bet.
Or 50 eddies.
Can I post to my garden
Of course.
that I am having a housewarming party at Frank's Hovel tonight? And all of my closest friends, so all you motherfuckers are invited.
All right.
Oh.
To charismatic impact.
All right. I got a 12.
12? Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, there's instant hype when you mention your house warming party that is not at your house. People seem to miss that little detail, but you said housewarming party. Okay.
I'm not telling them where
And
I
they're very
live,
excited.
just my neighborhood.
Very fair. Okay. Yeah, there's instant hype. People are very excited. Like, oh, it's been so long since you've had a party.
I'm also gonna text. Do I have Frank or Kuniko's number?
I would say probably at the you've
I'm
been
gonna
going
message
to this
Frank
place for a
like,
while.
hey, I invited some people to the bar tonight, just so you know, in case you want extra staff on. So you know.
What day of the week is it?
It's like Tuesday, I think.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Nope, Tuesday, you're right.
Not enough staff.
You heard he responds back, "Wakarimasu," but in Japanese characters.
Right. Yep.
Cool. Anything else, guys? Awesome.
Did she show any emotion on getting her new clothes?
She looks relieved that she's warm.
Okay, that's
Totally fair.
She was like shivering in her giant clothes that are 2 sizes too big for her.
if I
And now
find
she looks like she's shivering less.
some nice wool socks too.
Sure.
That makes you feel warm.
Actual wool might be a problem, but some sort
No.
of
Synthetic wool.
thread.
Wool substitute will work.
Sure, give me 1 second. Give you
Techno warming socks.
Techno
Oh, yeah.
socks. It's you buy them from the Urban Flash store.
They also have RGB for some reason.
I was just thinking, I was like, Moxie, could you use a pair of like thigh-high stockings that change color depending on the weather? That's like, yeah, I'm down for that.
That'd be Urban Flash.
Right?
The
Could find
temperature
that.
outside determines your sock
The color. Yeah.
Cost you
So it
100
changes as you go inside, outside?
Cost
That'd
you
be
100
cool.
eddies if you would like to pick that up.
No, I can't. Well,
And then 20 eddies for the
Shouldn't.
socks.
I won't. I'll save that for another shopping trip.
Here. These will keep your feet warm.
She takes them and spends the 10 minutes it takes to lace her boots and pull them on. But eventually you guys do make your way out of the shopping center and around the city block so you can approach from the south. That is my understanding.
We would cross on the south to go past the building to the car.
So you're going
Walk
from
down the
north
west
to
side,
south.
correct?
Yeah, you're
What
going
I was
north
going to
to
do is I was
south
going to
on
go
the
over
west side.
2 blocks. So it would be the west side, but it wouldn't be next to the building. It would be the next street over.
Okay.
And then cross on the south to return to the car.
So
The
you'd
south
be coming
would-
from the east side to go to the west.
West side to go east. Oh,
parked-
right.
yeah.
You're right.
No, you
No,
parked on
you're
the
right.
west.
I would have come down on the east side 2 blocks over, and then I would be going east to west.
Okay.
I parked the car
So
on the west.
That's right. That was my bad.
No, I
I'm
forgot
also
about
going
it
to
too.
walk not with them, further off.
okay, I'll need an acting test from you as well.
Okay. I'd like to spend my luck.
Well, first of all, are Cammy and Moxie coming with us back to the van?
I don't think so. I think they're doing their shopping.
Okay.
I'm going to walk with the group, though.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend 3 luck.
My last 2 luck.
I'm not as good of an actor as you are, is the problem.
Ooh,
You. I got a 17.
that's
you're
better
a
than
better
I can
actor.
almost roll.
Mm-hmm.
So
I spent
Are-
3
Are
luck
we
to
rolling
get it.
again?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
taking your rolls from before.
Thank you.
Okay, so it takes you a little bit, but you manage to finagle your way around on the east side and then cross across the south. There are buildings. You could cross through an alley. That would be the closest, but there are
Okay.
more buildings down to the south. So do you want to go through the alley? The alley is between kind of these broken buildings that look like they might have been destroyed at some point many years ago.
I would steer us away from that if possible, actually.
Yeah. I
That's
think
too
not-
risky in
not
the
the alley.
daytime.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going to go further south to the main street, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to cross around to the main street. Unfortunately, at this distance, there are buildings in the way, and you can't really see anything on the south side of the warehouse.
Okay.
Cool.
Anything
enough.
else?
I mean, other than probably driving back past on our way out.
Okay.
If it is on our way. I don't want to do it too many times. So
It would be on your way-ish. Yeah.
okay. So yeah, then yes.
Okay, on the east or west side.
What side did we come in on?
West.
Like when we drove
Or-
past?
Oh, I'm sorry, east. You came on the
East.
east, yeah.
Then do the west side this time.
West side. Okay, you come down on the west side, and you do notice it's mostly just a flat brick building.
Hmm.
On this side, there's not really any distinguishing details other than the age-worn marks on the building. No cameras, no doors, no windows. But you do notice, like, on the corner of the warehouse where the ruined buildings start and the alleyway is, there is one security guard just kind of meandering on the street corner. Deeps, you notice he kind of passes a subtle look over those broken buildings for a moment before he turns around and he starts making his way north alongside the warehouse once again.
So he's watching the buildings.
Looks like, yeah, he gave a quick check and then is resuming a patrol pattern.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
And you guys head off back home to the Nook?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Do we want to go pick up the rest of the crew?
I would say text Cammy and ask her if they want to pick up or if they want to make their own way back.
Save me $30. Fuck yeah, I want to ride.
Okay,
Girl.
we'll go pick them up.
Okay. Pick up the rest of the crew,
Hmm.
and you guys head back to the Nook, and that is where we'll call it for the evening. So thank you all for rejoining us. Sorry about that technical difficulty. That is my life today.
Par for the
Dang that
course.
runner.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, we love you all. Have a great week. We'll see you next one. Take care. We love you.
Bye.
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 See you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Watch Indie Bandits, 10 p.m. Eastern. Later.